So what's wrong?
We were fixing to change the turkey roosting area.
Y'all, the turkeys have gotten up here and pushed a button and turned his hazard lights on the tractor. We got one driving.
Get y'all butts off here. Go.
What are you doing? Hey y'all, it's Tasha
And Levi.
And Grace. And Austin.
with Pine Knot Family Farm. And you want to tell them what we're doing tonight?
Harvesting elderberries.
Seeing if our elderberries are ready. We've actually been under a heat advisory for the last 2 days, and tomorrow is supposed to be our last day. I think the heat index is like in the 110s.
Yes.
It's miserable. So it's about 7:30 at night. We're gonna get out here. It's still pretty hot. These two back here, what's tomorrow?
School.
First day of
First day of
school.
school. They're so happy.
We're gonna take y'all along with us and check our elderberries, and hopefully they'll be ready and we can get them
Wild
put in the freezer.
elderberries.
Yeah, they're wild. They're down here by our horse barn, but we just found them a couple of years ago. We've not planted any on this property, so everything we're gonna harvest is completely wild. And hopefully we can get some in the freezer and get them turned into some elderberry syrup. You can see all the juice coming out, so they are good and ready. We're just throwing them into this trash bag and we'll put them down in our freezer. I froze them last year and it worked out a whole lot better as far as trying to get them off of their stems.
Don't fall, Levi.
You don't want them to fall?
He ain't holding on to nothing.
Now, what are those over there beside it, Levi? The cone-shaped kind of.
I think that's sumac.
Those are poisonous, aren't they? And you can see several here that the birds are already taking some and eating on. You see,
That's how they get spread around the farm.
yeah, so the birds have already started getting to them, and we're going to leave several for the birds to eat on, so that way they can spread them everywhere. Can you see quite a bit where they've ate on them?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So they're gone off that one. That was a big
Oh yeah, a big
head
bundle.
of them. There ain't hardly nothing left on it.
Yeah. So it's probably a good thing we come tonight, ain't it? So you just want to take and clip this. It's almost like an umbrella here. And you can harvest these right now. We could take them back in and harvest them, but you've seen how easy it mushed in my hand, and it's just going to make a mess. So the best way is to freeze them, and then they'll come off of these little stems really easy. Now, you do not want to just eat the elderberries raw. They will make your stomach hurt. If you taste one of them, it will be fine, but you don't want to sit there and just consume a whole lot of them because it will make your stomach hurt before they're cooked. We're going to drive around the farm and look for some more. Even though that was a large area, the birds have already gotten quite a few of them, so we definitely need some more.
I said, no, don't eat them. You're late.
See that deer down there? Vegas is going to go chase that deer.
Henry and Little Henry. And I look at Sassy's eye again.
What do you want? What, Duke?
Alright, so the birds have pretty well ate all of our stash we thought we had down here, except for that one good bush. So we're going to go back to where we picked a bunch last year and see if we can find some more. Driving around the edge of the pasture, this is where they usually grow, or upon the fence rows where the birds light, roost, and deposit seed. And then they'll come back from year to year.
I've actually thought about planting some elderberries, so I know exactly where they're at, kind of, up on the farm somewhere. But it's fun to go look for them and forage for them, so that's why I haven't done that yet. The birds have gotten to quite a bit of ours. The last probably week to 10 days has been absolutely crazy for us. Last week we had open house at school. We had Austin's birthday last Thursday, and we hung out all day and bowled and done fun stuff. And then Saturday we had a birthday party for both of the boys, and we invited a bunch of people over and cooked a big meal with all the fixins, and had water slide and horse pony rides and all the good stuff. So we have been hopping, to say the least, have we not?
Yeah.
Been crazy busy. So I've been to the garden once in the last week, and is that not like totally unusual, Levi? Like, if y'all know me and y'all watch me, I go to the garden every night. I've been once in the last week. So it's just been crazy busy, getting ready for school to start back and kids' birthday parties. Come on, Crazy Vegas. This is our last area that we had a bunch last year, and it doesn't look like they've come back. And the one area on the other side where we picked the other ones didn't come back from last year. So what do you think could have caused them to not come back on their own?
I don't have a clue. I don't know if the heat or if it's wet weather, or I don't know.
We've checked quite a few areas around the farm, and we've lost a lot of elderberries this year. That's
Definitely lost.
all there is to it. So we've got about 3/4 of a trash bag full. We'll have to see how many that gets us, and if it's going to be enough to do what we need to do. We may just have to order some dried ones offline if we end up needing some more. But we
Triple H will get us some.
Trip 8, yeah. So we actually come up the road to our neighbor's house. You see this huge muscadine vine. He's got tons of them. We've tried to take clippings before and get our own started, but haven't had any success with that yet. He doesn't harvest them or do anything with them, so we usually come up here. He's got the black muscadines and the champagne colored ones, and I usually make Levi some muscadine jelly, and he loves it, and he is completely out. So we're gonna come check and see how much longer before they're ready. So they're still pretty hard and green. Here. So we'll be checking back in a couple of weeks on those. But he's got them all around a cattle panel.
Like that.
Pretty neat little teepee area. We've got some more over here. So we've just discovered, did you know this was here?
Not this one, though.
We just discovered a muscadine, which this really ain't on our property, is it?
No, it's on the side of our road.
It's on the side of our road going to our property. We just discovered a muscadine vine, and that's probably what you've seen down there by the fire pit, Levi. But there's just very few muscadines on it. So it's not really loaded down at all. But that's pretty neat, don't you think, Levi?
Yep, it's kind of nice to know they're still around, but I was afraid they were all gone at one time.
Alright, so here's what we got. You can see that they are not completely full. This would be a pretty decent harvest if they were all full. But we'll take what we can get. So these will be going into the freezer. I hope y'all have enjoyed hanging out with us as we tried to forage for elderberries on our property tonight. And I am going to leave a clip here at the end. Levi had mentioned Trip H Farms a while ago. They actually stopped by our farm a week or so ago. They were headed up to the life conference, Doug and Stacy's life conference, and they're from Hot Springs, Arkansas. They stopped by here on their way for a couple hours and hung out with us. They're really awesome people, and I'm gonna leave that clip that we got So y'all make sure and check that out here at the end. And their link will be in the description below. So go check them out and show them some love. I hope y'all have a great night. We've got to get these boys in the shower and ready to get up bright and early for the first day of school. We've got to get this routine started.
Yep, sure do.
Here's where we had the birthday party at in the shop over the weekend. You see we had all the tables and stuff set up. We had all our food and everything over here. And we've just kind of been picking it up little by little. The boys both had a table over here with their cakes on it. And I actually recorded making those cakes. It's a two-part thing I'm going to try to get out. One was baking the cakes, and then the second one was decorating them. So hopefully I'll get that out to y'all soon. And until next time, y'all have a great one. God bless. We'll see you later.
Bye.
Is that your number 9? You just turned 9, y'all.
Bye. Like, subscribe.
All right, guys, so we had some special guests stop by the farm today. First time they've been here. They're actually pretty local. They're Arkansans, and I want to introduce you to them. They are Kyle and Tasha, so 2 Tashas here together. They're with Trip H Farm, and I'm going to let them talk and kind of tell you a little bit about themselves.
We've got a small, slightly over 3-acre homestead down towards Hot Springs. We grow elderberry. We're really getting big into home health, growing our own medicine. We also do gardening, chickens, ducks, geese, rabbits, and we're just about to get into hydroponics and aquaponics.
And they've got some really awesome information on elderberry. I think you drink it every day.
Yes, I do.
She's got a lot of answers about health benefits and just really knowledgeable on that. Y'all have actually took a little break, so you are starting to put some more videos out, right? So
That's
everybody can expect that in the next week or two. They're actually headed to the live conference of Doug and Stacy's up in Hannibal, and we were just kind of on the way. So once they come back from that, I bet they'll have some good videos and knowledge. So y'all go check them out. The link will be in the description below, but Trip H Farms.
And also you got the fodder videos.
Yes.
We grow fodder for the chickens and the rabbits to help supplement their feed. And it's amazing how much cheaper you can feed your animals.
Yeah. So y'all go check them out for all that good information.